All praises unto our power, Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahweh Shai, Bahasham Warakakwadash. Peace, blessings, much respect to the elders and the apostles of Great Millstone, on down to the rest of the elders who rule well within Israel. Salutations to the hopeful elect throughout the four corners of this whole entire earth, no matter where, whom they may be, or what they may look like, pushing out this purified truth. To the rest of the church who believe as well, you men who may not be teachers or prophets, you women, sons and daughters as well. The water to Yahweh Shai, because without him enduring and going to that cross for the nation of Israel and the nation of Israel alone, none of this would even be possible whatsoever. We are clearly seeing Esau, Edom being exposed. A lot of things that were done in the dark are coming to the light. Okay? The reason being, the light of the wicked is about to be exterminated. Extinguished, I believe is the word. Put out. Okay? Let's touch on the book of Luke, chapter 8, and verse 16. No man, when he hath lighted a candle, covereth it with a vessel, or putteth it under a bed, but setteth it on a candlestick, that they which enter in may see the light. And we are not holding back this truth. We are not hiding inside of some so-called church building. Okay? We are not being discreet with bringing out this word. We are out openly ministering, serving you, okay, warning you, teaching you the ways of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai. Okay? No man, when he hath lighted a candle, covereth it with a vessel, because that would defeat the whole purpose of you lighting a candle. That would be stupid. Okay? And you're causing risk of a fire. Okay? No man, when he when he hath lighted a candle, covereth it with a vessel, or putteth it under a bed, but setteth it on a candlestick, that they which enter in may see the light. So we have been illuminated with the light of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai. And people see it. Even when we try to go throughout our day-to-day, handle our business, right? People can still see there's something about us that's different. Well, we've been illuminated through the spirit and power of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai. Let's go to verse 17. For nothing is secret that shall not be made manifest, neither anything hid that shall not be known and come abroad. So we're in a time where Esau Edom is being exposed for being a devil. He is completely exposed. Okay, the truth is so broad now, they have to just shut down the internet. They have to try to find ways to, cause a blackout, to bring a food shortage, to lessen the population. Because the more people who are aware of their secrecy, the more that they know their power is at risk. Okay? Our people being under these damn devils, okay, they constantly prevaricate. Basically, they constantly transgress the laws, statutes, and commandments of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, and they do it in such an arrogant manner because in this society, you don't get punished for going against the Lord. You actually get rewarded. Okay? Because Esau Edom helps to keep our people in that blind state of mind, because their secrecy has been their power. Their lies have been their power. And then when you bring out the scriptures to our people, Okay. They become very, what's that word? Desultory. They can't stay on topic. You know, they're always jumping from this, jumping to that. They never want to actually listen to what we have to say. So then when when we bring out certain scriptures, and instead of them listening and saying, you know what, you're right, you didn't make that up, it's right there, they'll act as if we literally took the Bible when everybody was asleep, like the Grinch who stole Christmas, and started rewriting stuff and made it so perfectly done that no one could tell that someone came and secretly just changed all the words in their Bible, because there's no way that's what that says or that's what that means. Well, you've been blinded by the devil. Being under Esau, Edom, he has used deception and secrecy to blind the minds of our people. Okay? But a lot of his secrecy is coming to light now. All right? A lot of wickedness, you know, that these devils thought they were getting away with is coming to light right now. And it's beautiful. It's amazing. All right? Let's jump forward. 2 Corinthians chapter 4 and verse 3. But if our gospel be hid, it is hid to them that are lost. Esau Edom has done a good job keeping our people lost, keeping our people blinded. Let's go into that word lost in Greek 6:22. The word here is apolumi, to destroy, to put out of the way entirely, abolish, put an end to ruin, render useless, to kill, to declare that one must be put to death, metaphorically to devote or give over to eternal misery in hell, to perish, to be lost, ruined, destroyed, to lose. So we get the point. All right. But if our gospel be hid, it is hid to them that are destroyed. Our people are destroyed for a lack of knowledge. Our people are lost because they don't have this knowledge, wisdom, and understanding. Instead of believing in the one true power, they want to believe in the so-called white man. Even when they say they don't believe in the so-called white man, anytime that you go against the scriptures as an Israelite, you're worshiping the so-called white man, because his whole purpose is to keep you from turning back to Yahweh Bashem Yahushai. So regardless of what path you take, if it is not of this truth, Esau is laughing, saying, got your ass, okay? I got you. I got you where I want you. You are destroyed. Now, when you wake up to being an Israelite, then you become a threat, because then you have the names. You know who you are. You know that having your power is to your advantage and to their disadvantage. All right? Verse 4, 2 Corinthians chapter 4, verse 4. In whom the God of this world, shows you there's more than one God, so to speak. But the one true God, the God of all gods, is Yahweh. Okay? Yahweh Bahasham Yahweh Shai. In whom the God of this world hath blinded the minds of them which believe not, lest the light of the glorious gospel of Mashiach, who was in the image of the power, should shine unto them. So this light is not shining unto the majority of our people, because Esau Edom has blinded them. Okay, let's go into that word blinded. Greek 51:86. The word here is tufloo, to blind, make blind. And the metaphorical, in the NT, metaphorically, to blunt the mental discernment, darken the mind. To make blind, that is, to obscure. So that's pretty straightforward. In whom the God of this world, Esau Edom, hath blinded the minds of them which believe not, lest the light of the glorious gospel of Mashiach, who is the image of the power, should shine unto them. And guess what? Some of our people are receiving this word. This light is shining unto them. But for the majority, they've been blinded. Their thoughts have been darkened because Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai has given them over to the God of this world, being the so-called white man. That's why our people would rather listen to what Esau says than to hear what the scriptures have to say. Okay, but then they'll make the excuse that the Bible was written by the so-called white man. But really, that's just a tactic. That's just an excuse for our people to keep trying to fight against the Lord. Because our people, for the majority, are a bunch of rebellious children towards Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai. Okay? And daughters, sons and daughters. A bunch of rebellious sons and daughters. Okay? So if this gospel is hid, it's because Esau Edom has done a good work on destroying the minds of those Israelites. Okay? But he's coming to his end. And when I say he, it's really they. Esau Edom, they're coming to their end. All right? And the elites know it. Isaiah chapter 14 and verse 12. How art thou fallen from heaven, O Lucifer, son of the morning? How art thou cut down to the ground, which didst weaken the nations? So this is a future prophecy. Okay? You have a lot of people who believe Satan literally was some angel who rebelled against the Most High in heaven, was casted down to earth, and ever since, he ain't been singing in no choir. He's just been deceiving people and trying to find ways to overthrow the Heavenly Father and take his throne. And it's crazy, man. It really is. Because in this world, you have a lot of different philosophies and doctrines. And one thing about the flesh likes to cling to what makes it feel good or what it feels like it can benefit from. People feel like they can benefit from something that sounds fucking retarded. All right. Anyway, we all were ignorant at one time. We can't pretend. Back in the world, I called myself a quote unquote Christian at one time when I was younger, when I was a little boy. Then I got older and I wasn't really calling myself a Christian. I was just calling myself, a believer and who you call Jesus Christ or whatever. I always had a connection with the Bible. In fact, from my childhood, the only thing that I have from that era of my life is my Bible and a like a dog thing. Like it's like a Scottish terrier or whatever it's called, and it has like a bagpipe. I know it sounds retarded, but point being, the only thing that I have from my childhood is my Bible. That's it. And when I got older, when I came into this ministry, I was like, man, it all makes sense. It all makes sense. All right. Anyway, how art thou fallen from heaven, O Lucifer? Now, the reason why this particular scripture is talking about Lucifer is speaking on the elites of Esau Edom. The elites who run this world, as what some would call the Illuminati. Okay? The big bad boogeyman. Because you have a lot of people, they start to, get real squeamish when you start talking about the Illuminati. Like every time they say the word, some FBI agent's gonna, kick through their door, with guns drawn, telling them get on the floor. You said Illuminati 3 times and shit. Okay? The Illuminati are the elites of Esau Edom. The elites of Esau Edom were given this world. Okay? The house of Amalek, who are the heads of Edom. And I believe Amalek was the grandson of Esau. Okay, I got to get back into that history. But that's where you get the so-called fake Jews today. All right? When you look at these elites, they call themselves Jewish. They think that they're the Lord's people. But they're in the time now where they're being brought down because Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai is bringing this word out through his prophets. And seeing how his prophets are bringing the word out, the word is bringing this kingdom down. Seeing that the word is bringing this kingdom down, these devils are being exposed because their power was secrecy and deception. And the reason why they would be considered the Illuminati is because they believe they hold a special kind of knowledge that they're illuminated. But one thing about their knowledge, it's wickedness. Wickedness is not knowledge. Okay? Now, in their little crazy world, wickedness may be knowledge. But wicked knowledge is foolishness. They're in the power seat and their light is really darkness. Their knowledge is really foolishness. Foolishness. Okay? How art thou fallen from heaven, O Lucifer? So this is a future prophecy speaking of the elites of Esau, Edom being overthrown, being casted down from their position of authority in this world. Okay? Son of the morning. In this kingdom, Esau is the morning star. Seeing that Esau is the morning star, they've been given the ability to destroy the minds of our people, if that be their lot. That's why you can't expect the majority of our people to accept this word. They've been mentally destroyed. They're gone. They're out of here. They're finito. It's not meant for them to get it. Okay? But that's what the Lord wants. Because if the Lord wanted it any other way, it would be another way. Okay? Son of the morning, how art thou cut down to the ground, which didst weaken the nations? So, because of Esau's arrogance, he feels like he should have the authority to set certain laws that really only destroy different countries. You know, he wants to spread his philosophies. He wants everybody to come under his umbrella in his way. And again, when I say his, I'm speaking of them, the elites of Esau, Edom. All right. And all Edomites are guilty. All right. All of you are guilty. But Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai is bringing your heads down. The so-called Illuminati, everybody likes to act like they're not all so-called white men. The Illuminati are a bunch of so-called white men. That shows you that the so-called white man runs this world. You're not going to, hear about the Illuminati and, you hear how Jay-Z joined the Illuminati. Jay-Z can't join the Illuminati. Jay-Z is not part of that bloodline. Okay? Jay-Z is not an Edomite. Jay-Z is a man who's been broken off. He sold his soul to the devil. He sold his soul to Esau, Edom. He made a covenant with death. Okay? He may represent for them, but he is nothing more than a very small figurehead in a bigger realm of things. Okay? So the Lord is overthrowing these devils through the word. Okay? And for our people who can't get it, the Lord is going to, he's going to allow them to be destroyed in their madness. Let's go to Job chapter 18 and verse 5. Yea, the light of the wicked shall be put out, and the spark of his fire shall not shine. So the so-called Illuminati, their illumination is soon going to be put out. Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai is overthrowing them because the true light is swallowing up their darkness. All right? Just like with the history of Moses back in the time of Egypt. Okay? With Pharaoh and his magicians. Moses with the spirit and power of Yahweh. Okay? Causing great miracles. And how, his serpents would swallow up their serpents. Well, this truth is swallowing up the darkness of these elite who run this world, who have spread their madness throughout this world. Okay. Yea, the light of the wicked shall be put out, and the spark of his fire shall not shine. Okay. So the light of the wicked shall be put out. That's why they're able to keep lying at the level that they do. That's why they have the world. Okay. And when I say they, again, I'm speaking of the elites of Esau, Edom. That's why they have the world in captivity. The fact that we have social security numbers. Okay. The fact that you have to walk around with an ID. And if you get pulled over without it, you can be thrown in jail. Okay. Given a ticket for driving 5 miles faster than what they said you can drive. You got to have a passport to travel. Okay. The list goes on. And those are just minor details showing that, yes, we are still in captivity. Now, we may not be in captivity where, like when you go to your job, you know, you're being forced to work. You could just quit your job. But then how are you going to eat? If you don't work, you don't eat. So now you're captivated to your own flesh within a society that's trying to fight against you and break you down. Well, guess what? We're coming to the end of this society. We're coming to the end of the rulership of Esau, Edom. The light of the wicked is soon going to be put out. Okay. That's the time we're in. 2nd Ezra chapter 6 and verse 9. For Esau is the end of the world, and Jacob is the beginning of it that followeth. So their world is going down. Their world is coming to an end. The light of the wicked is being put out. Esau is the end of the world. Okay. He is the end. Esau is bringing the end. Esau is going to destroy themselves. If Satan rise up against Satan, you think a kingdom could stand in that manner? How could two walk together if they're not in agreement with each other? For Esau is the end of the world. Esau is the one killing the earth. Esau is the one forwarding his end. Because there is a power in the heavens that overthrows kingdoms that don't rule in righteousness. Okay? And you're no different. You're going to be overthrown again. But this time it's going to be like never before. Okay? For Esau is the end of the world, and Jacob is the beginning of it that followeth. So yeah, Jacob is the beginning of it that follows. It's not our world yet. It's still their world. And that's why they have, again, the power to destroy the minds of our people. But they are losing that power. And that's why they have to bring forth the RFID chip, the mark of the beast. Okay? Let's go to Psalms chapter 50 and verse 16. But unto the wicked, speaking of Esau, Edom, the power saith, what hast thou to do to declare my statutes? Or that thou shouldest take my covenant in thy mouth? And really, none of you Edomites should even be reading out the Bible, because it's not for you. This is a book. Okay. This is a covenant for the Israelites only. All right. That's why you don't understand the dark mysteries that we understand. You have to be told these things. You're being shown things that you didn't even know before. And now you're even like, oh, that makes sense. Yeah, we really have to pick it up. We really have to hurry. And you know that the Lord ain't fucking playing with y'all. Okay, you have a lot of people scared of y'all like you're the big bad boogie, like you're the big bad boogeyman. You're just a group of men who the power that I serve put in authority, and he's going to bring you down. Okay? But unto the wicked, the power saith, what hast thou to do to declare my statutes? Or that thou shouldst take my covenant in thy mouth? You don't punish our people for going against the laws of the Most High. So why are you pretending like you care about what the scriptures say? You claim to be the people of the Lord, but then you deny the Messiah. You deny Yahweh Shai. Okay? You're a bunch of hypocrites. Instead of just setting the Bible to the side and just saying, you know what, that we don't want nothing to do with that, you become hypocrites. You claim to know the Most High, and the Most High ain't even dealing with y'all, man. All right? Seeing thou hatest instruction and casteth my words behind thee. So again, you're hypocrites. Instead of just saying, you know what, I don't want nothing to do with the book, just like a lot of people do. A homosexual, they know it says in the scriptures, you ain't supposed to be that. Okay? They'll get mad at you for being against them, but then they'll still cling to their Bible. Instead of just setting it to the side and say, you know what, I don't want nothing to do with that. And some of them do. Because in reality, no sodomite can truly believe in the Lord and be okay with their lifestyle. Okay? Seeing thou hatest instruction and casteth my words behind thee. Just go on with your life. Be wicked. Why you have to bring the scriptures into it? Because you're the devil. That's why. And you're going down. When thou sawest a thief, then thou consentest with him and has been partaker with adulterers. You don't even afflict people for committing adultery. You'll reward them. In fact, if a woman goes and commits adultery, okay, the woman can divorce the man, take half of all that he owns, go off to the man that she committed adultery with, get tired of him, dump him in 7 months, okay, and go on to the next man. She lives her life, and the men are just, the men are just out here. The men are just left out here. You're putting the woman over the man. You're taking the man out the house to the point now it's even affecting other races outside of Israel. They're going through it now. You have Edomites becoming baby daddies. You have Edomites being put on child support, man. You have Edomites hooked on drugs, hooked on opioids. All right? When thou sawest a thief, then thou consents with him and has been partaker with adulterers. Yeah, you don't, get on people for wickedness. You pick and choose what wickedness you get on people for. When a man kills a man, instead of killing that man, okay, you lock him up. He get out in 6.5 years. Okay, things worked out in his favor. How was that justice? All right, but then another man, he gets pulled over. He gets found with whatever type of drug. You give him 20 years. It's not just. But then you claim to believe in the laws of the Most High because you're the devil and you're going down. You're going to be took from your position because you're a fucking weirdo. Okay? You Edomites are very strange, man. You're very strange, and you're very very obnoxious. Okay? You prevaricate the laws of the Most High every chance that you get. And Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushai is waking up his men, sending forth his men to let you know you are about to be put down. All right? Thou givest thy mouth to evil, and thy tongue frameth deceit, because you're the devil. Okay? Thou sittest and speakest against thy brother. Okay, Esau constantly speaks against Jacob, but we're not brothers anymore because you broke that brotherly covenant. Thou slanderest thine own mother's son, and that's all you do. You constantly slander the people of Jacob, more so the sons of Jacob. You slander us. You lie on us. You make it like, okay, the worst dads on earth is a so-called black man. That's a lie. That's slander. Okay? You make these lies like the reason why our people are in the position that we're in is our own fault. We have to deal with it. That's slander. You did this shit to us. Yes, it started with us transgressing the laws. But you did this to us, and you are going to pay for that. Okay? You constantly slander the sons of Jacob. All right? But you slander our women too. But our women have more power in this world. Okay? It's just the truth of the matter. Thou sittest and speakest against thy brother. Thou slanderest thine own mother's son. These things hast thou done, and I kept silence. Thou thoughtest that I was altogether such as one as thyself, but I will reprove thee and set them in order before thine eyes. You devils thought the Lord was one of you. You thought the Lord looked like you. You thought the Lord acted like you. You thought the Lord hated the Negro, Latino, and Native American like you, because you've been given the power to shred and to tear, to destroy, to rape, rob, and murder. Okay? Because you've been given that position, you feel like, well, the Lord must be with us. The Lord is not with you. Okay? These things hast thou done, and I kept silence. Thou thoughtest that I was altogether such as one as thyself, but I will reprove thee and set them in order before thine eyes. And because you altogether, all you damn devils, thought the Lord was just like you thought he was the same race as you and everything, well, you've been given the earth, and your forefathers have made up so many lies. You coming after them have fell for the lie just like everybody else. You're the fucking devil. If you're a so-called white person that goes back to Esau, Edom, and it's based off the spirit, okay, we're reading your spirit, you are the devil. And even if you are an Israelite who looks like an Edomite, if you act like the devil, you the devil. You'll be right in the kingdom. Job 9:24. The earth is given into the hand of the wicked. He covereth the faces of the judges thereof. If not, where and who is he? So he covered the faces of the judges, being the Israelites, okay, starting with the supreme judge, Yahweh, down to the ultimate judge, Yahweh Shai, and the rest of the Israelites, man. The holy angels, okay. He made all them, all of our forefathers, to be as them, okay. I don't know if my microphone was recording. I think it might have cut off. Maybe it didn't. Hopefully it didn't cut off. I ended up hitting the button on it. The earth is given into the hand of the wicked. He covereth the faces of the judges. So again, the supreme judge, being Yahweh, down to the ultimate judge, Yahweh Shai, down to the rest of our people. Esau has made it as if all of our people look like them. The Heavenly Father thinks like them. And that's not the case. If not, where and who is he? When you look in the Bible and you read it, you actually get a clear depiction, if you're in the spirit, like these cannot be so-called white people. Okay? But so-called Christianity, all these vain religions have done a good job making us, our people feel as if we just niggas on the block, man. Our history is hip hop and fried chicken. Okay? Or tacos. All right? Because Esau, he tried to make it as if, you know what? We're the Lord's people. Okay? Overthrow us and say we're the Lord's people now. Just like how women do. We're the men now. We don't need men. We're independent. We're in the power seat. We're the breadwinners now. Right? That same wicked mentality, that same arrogant mentality. You think the Lord is with you. Now you think the Lord's a woman. Anyway, let's close it with this, man. As the light of the wicked is being put out, and for so long they've thought the Lord was with them. Well, we're coming into the world of Yahweh Shai. All right. Esau is the end of the world. Jacob is the beginning of it that followeth. Jacob's world is going to be Yahweh Shai's world. Okay. The world of the Israelites. Revelations 22:16. I, Yahweh Shai, have sent mine angel to testify unto you these things in the churches. I am the root and the offspring of David and the bright and morning star. So Yahweh Shai is going to be exalted as that morning star. Okay, Lucifer is going to be that morning star that's put out, exterminated. Okay, Yahweh Shai is about to reign. We're coming into the time of Yahweh Shai's kingdom. We're coming into the time where how the Israelites are supposed to look, everybody's going to know about it. It's not going to be in question because we're going to be the ones in rulership. We are going to be the ones with authority over the whole earth, setting things right, setting things how it's supposed to be. But because of the devil being in power, he has, done a good job deceiving the whole earth. But in our world to come, it's going to be known Yahweh Shai is that guy. Yahweh, while Yahweh Shai are those men. Okay, the men under them, those are those men. Okay, the people that come of Israel, yeah, you don't mess with those people. That's a death sentence. Those are those people. Okay, I, Yahweh Shai, have sent mine angel to testify unto you these things in the churches. I am the root and the offspring of David, because he himself is an Israelite, and the bright and morning star. So we're coming into the time where the light of the righteous are going to be put out. I mean, that was Satan. Where the light of the righteous is going to shine forever, for an eternity, and the light of the wicked is going to be put out. Okay? Give me a second here. All right, so I'll close it with this. Got to wrap it up here. Ecclesiasticus chapter 19 and verse 22. The knowledge of wickedness is not wisdom, neither at any time the counsel of sinners prudence. And that's why the light of the wicked is going to be put out very soon, and Yahweh Shai is going to be exalted. All the lies that have been told about how the Lord's people are, how the Lord's people are supposed to be, all the lies that have been told about the personality of the Heavenly Father and His only begotten Son, what they look like, okay? All of those lies are being brought down. All those strongholds are being broken down through the Word, okay? This Word is like an iron wall. And the lies and the philosophies of this world is like, just little soft, melted down marshmallows, man. Yeah, it might seem good, but you're going to get smashed because the power of the Lord is going to overthrow all wickedness, man. And righteousness is going to be set on top, as it should. Okay, Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai is going to reign. The knowledge of wickedness is not wisdom. You hear that, Lucifer? You hear that, Esau, Edom? The knowledge of wickedness is not wisdom. So in reality, you hold no light. The light that you think you have is going to be put out. Neither at any time the counsel of sinners prudence. So I'm going ahead and wrap it up there. We're coming into the downfall of the wicked. The light of the wicked is about to be put the hell out. And the righteous, the elect, the light of the righteous is going to shine forevermore through the spirit and power of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai. It even tells us in Daniel's how we'll be as the stars in heaven. All right. So all praises unto our power, Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai Ba'ashem Wa Rakakwadash. Shalom.